To Man Reacts. Today, we're going to discuss why modern women come back when you let them go and move on. So, what's the no contact rule? The no contact is basically the constitution of a relationship that's done with and over. When the relationship is officially or unofficially over, the no contact rule should immediately be implemented. So, if you dumped her or if she dumped you, just cut her off. I know it's hard to do that to someone you've shared a lot of yourself with and spent a lot of time with, but it's necessary. It's necessary because it's the only way you can make her feel life without your presence. And if you guys were great as a couple, chances are that she will feel it hard. It will make her emotional and want to have you back. She may even try to contact you again and again. On the other hand, if you weren't great as a couple, or if you were a lousy boyfriend or husband, she's going to breathe a sigh of relief, as she should. And what happens if the no contact rule is not implemented? Well, if it isn't, then it's only going to sort of delay the inevitable. It's only going to temporarily prolong the breakup and perhaps make it even worse, or make you look worse for not being man enough to let her go and cut her off. Since she isn't a decent woman, a good man can make a woman feel horrible about herself, because he relieves her of the burden of having to be a decent woman. A bad guy helps her feel good. Also, if you have to persuade a lady to stay in order to be appreciated, it might even imply that you are desperate. Most likely, you are not dating the right woman. You should therefore pick a woman who likewise chooses you. Let her leave if she doesn't choose you. It's more difficult than you might imagine, since the error that most men make is to become emotionally attached to one woman. It might be difficult to let go of someone you are in love with, especially if she is your ideal partner and your dating life is going well. The secret is to back off and give her time to think about you and come back to you when she starts to distance herself or lose interest in you. Let her leave. And I might not let you go if I were a wiser man, but I assume that's what you need, so I will. Some say that until something is gone, you don't realize what you had. Actually, you were aware of what you had. Simply put, you didn't anticipate losing it. Your desire for your ex will grow as no communication and no contact is established, and time will do its magic. The best memories will take precedence over the negative ones in your ex's thoughts. It appears to be just as in the movies. After it's finished, all you can think about is what made you fall in love in the first place. But when you talk to or see your ex on a daily basis, how can she miss you? When you're always with your ex, how can she realize what she misses? You won't believe how long it takes for her to hear from you again. In reality, your ex is more likely to anticipate the complete opposite from you. Yes, she will expect, based on how you were around her all the freaking time, that you will come running back to her screaming her name. You have to do the opposite. If there is one thing that is essential in life, it is fulfillment. A purpose that gives you a sense of direction in your life. Essentially, you're telling yourself what you want out of life. This will significantly improve your self-esteem. Finding purpose is therefore essential for a happy and healthy life, and you will notice that when you reach this point of contentment in your life, your ex will appear out of nowhere. The women who are in the most pain will keep an eye on your social media, and when they see a new woman with you, they will be unable to control their emotions, especially when the new woman is more attractive. This is where the TikTok videos of people crying come from. This also contributes to women's high depression rates. So, a new girlfriend will undoubtedly persuade your ex to reconsider. He's such a nice guy, the most effective. When I see him, my heart just swells. I just want to say, don't play silly games if you want to win sympathy points. Don't get another girlfriend just for the sake of vengeance. The desire for revenge is a bloodthirsty monster that has never let you down. The world is perverted and unjust, and let's face it, it's not going to happen if you're one of those guys who really believe that you can manipulate a girl into liking you again after she's shown no interest. And when she dumps you without a possible reason, without trying to work things out. That's all you need to know. She came back because she was jealous. That's a red flag. One should not rely on jealousy to get a woman to understand a man's value. That's just stupid. By now, I've seen so many videos about women wanting open relationships with their boyfriends and husbands just to regret it when the boyfriend or husband finds a side chick. This shows that these women take their husbands and boyfriends for granted. He can still get himself another woman, even if he doesn't cheat on you or flirt with other women. But as I've mentioned before, women really do not pay attention. Check out this story, and it's narrated by a woman who's clearly way over her head. This is what she says. When my son turned 3, his father began dating a girl. Naturally, I was upset at first because it's difficult to see someone you thought would be like your family dating someone else. Even though I was the one who left, it still hurt me to see or think of him dating someone else because I had never seen him date anyone else, especially with our son. In high school, he dated numerous women, but I never saw him with a woman after me. These women will not help you win. She is choosing based on her feelings at that specific time. That will only lead to disaster. You don't want to settle things with your ex-partner merely to cry. When the guy finally goes on, they believe they deserve more. Thus, it pains them when you tell them they don't and support your claims with reasonable arguments. In order to learn, they will have to do it the hard way, and by the time they do, it's typically too late. The harm has been done. It is our duty as men to never waste our time, money, or energy on these subpar women, and to always keep ourselves safe and protected. Thanks for watching, and that's it for today. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and the bell icon to subscribe.